All right, collective, welcome back to the channel, Real Talk. Hope you guys doing well, and thank you for being with me here, collective. All right, guys, we're gonna get some messages out and see what the energies hold. Okay, pull some cards, see what the messages are, and hopefully the messages will bring clarity to you. Okay, clarity. Yeah. Hopefully the messages will bring clarity. I don't know why I would bling. Keep saying bling. Tongue tied around here. Hope the messages bring clarity. Right? So we can keep moving forward, collective. Energies are fluid. Keep that in mind, guys. We're going to start with declare and decree deck. Right? So we can see what energies possibly that could be swirling around. Right? That needs to be cleared from the energy. Let's see what that is, right? Possible blockages that need to be cleared from the energy in spirit and in flesh. What's the possible blockages that need to be cleared for the collective? All right, if you're new to the channel, welcome in, all right? Would love to have you as a subscriber, okay? Would love to have you. All right, and for those of you who have been rocking with me and you're already a subscriber, I do appreciate your support. Please know that. All right? Let's see what we have for you, collective. What do we have? What do we have? We have fear. Fear of transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity around others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Fear of transparency. Boy, that language and them words is off tonight. All right. Fear, transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity around others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down, collective, and you would burn it, okay? No fears of being yourself. Don't be afraid to be you. If you can't be you, who in the hell else you supposed to be? Be you. Transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity. Be yourself. And if you're around people who can't take you in your energy when you being you, you need to get away from them people. All spiritual and physical card attachments. This is the second time this card has come out tonight. All spiritual and physical card attachments to all wicked cults, known and unknown, are destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down. Set your intention to clear that from your energy and burn it. Fire destroys, right? So you would burn that. All spiritual and physical card attachments, yeah. Yeah, because the spiritual can lead to the physical. Just like that, collective. So if that resonated with you guys, take the time to write that down and burn it. It's just an energy of burning and releasing. Burning and releasing. And if you're new to the channel and you're not used to that, that's fine. If you've never heard of that, that's fine too. We're all here to learn. It's just an energy of burning and releasing. You're writing down negative things and you're burning those negative things out. You're releasing negative energies, okay? And you would allow the Most High Mother and Father, you would pray to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team and give thanks for the assistance, for the guidance, for the help to release and destroy and get rid of that negative energy, right? So energies are fluid, guys, past, present, and future. So only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. If you were drawn in by the title, there may be something here for you. But if it sounds confusing to you and it doesn't make any sense and you cannot relate, it's not for you then. That's just a simple understanding, and it's just simple things to look for that will give you the assurance that, hey, this reading is not for me at this time. And guess what? That's perfectly fine, because when you come back around, because there will be more videos to come at 444 on the timer. When you come back around, there may be something for you the next time around. And for whoever needs to hear this, you are protected. You are protected. whoever needs to hear this. You are protected. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. All right. On the split, we have the Sun card. Okay. So take how it resonates, guys. You could be in your Empress energy, male or female. You could be choosing on a different path of life. You could be choosing to develop a different type of life for yourself. You could be choosing to have more boundaries. You could be choosing to create for yourself. You could be nurturing yourself at this time. You could be choosing to create for yourself, whether it be business or, you could be creating anything. Something that you're very passionate about. You could be working on and developing. Some of you could be possibly in hermit mode right now, in solitude, right? In your own energy, just enjoying your singlehood or enjoying yourself some kind of way in your own energy, loving yourself, nurturing, right? There could be some kind of communication coming in for you guys that will be happening quickly concerning finances. Beware of manipulative energies as well as manipulative people who just want to put you in competition, right? Some of you could have new beginnings in love, or you could be starting something new that you may be loving. Yeah, you could be starting something new that may be very passionate to you. Something that you may consider to be a hobby, but you're finding it to be something that you love to do. Something you may have started something new, or done something new, or learned how to do something different. Okay. There's an energy of communication out here, or something happening fast. Be careful of conflict with different people. Okay. Be careful of conflict. Or should I say, just choose your battles wisely. Something could be taking a very long time to come to fruition. Okay. And someone could possibly be trying to start conflict or cause some kind of conflict between the two of you, or some kind of family setting, or some type of dynamic or another. All right. See here. Collective energy. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? I feel like there's a lot of success and happiness too. Some of you could be getting good news. We'll see what happens here. Alright, let's see. We have the Knight of Swords. You have the Devil card and the Tower. Then you have Justice here. You have the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. You have the Hermit and the Ten of Cups. So your justice is going to be very meaningful. Okay? Your justice collective is going to be very fair. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So basically in the past, we dealt with a lot of conflict, fighting, arguing. There was a lot of low vibrational activity going on in the past, man. Somebody wanted to stop you from making a move. Somebody was just cutthroat, like I said, arguing, fighting, conflict, okay? All right? And this has to do with family. This has to do with toxic lover. And someone trying to heal from a toxic situation as well. It's something very shocking, like I said, that could be happening. We're going to see, okay? You have the Three of Swords coming out. The Magician. You have the Two of Wands coming out. Oh, you have the Star card here. Yeah, someone may see you as very inspiring. Someone that inspires them. Someone could admire you too. Someone low key could admire you. You may know who this is. You may not. Someone is very like, someone looks up to you, collective. Okay. So now you have the Three of Swords, the Magician, the Two of Wands. You have the Star card and the Empress. So collective, so far, ooh-wee. It's like you had to just exit. You had to exit the building. Collective, you had to exit the building on all this riffraff. Hold on, man. So you have the Empress, then you have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely was holding back, baby. Definitely holding back. You're not giving. You just couldn't. So solitude. Yes, that's what I say. Solitude, baby. And the Hermit is here, so there's some self-discovery going on. Planning as well. Spiritual enlightenment. Okay? Yeah. Spiritual enlightenment, because you are meant to go down a whole nother path from all this arguing and fighting and bickering and dealing with people who are bitter, who love drama. You're dealing with some folks who love drama. And a toxic lover who loves drama. But let me tell you the shocking part, collective. See, and you could also be someone who overgave in a situation, but the shocking thing here is someone doesn't expect you to leave. Someone does not expect you to actually walk away and go a whole nother direction from them. This is going to blow someone's mind. Somebody's going to be mind blown when you do this. Okay? Oh, yeah. They're going to be mind blown, but they also probably end up in regret as well. Like, it's going to blow their mind, but then they're going to be low key. They're going to be hurt. Somebody going to be hurt. Oh, they're going to be hurt. But I think also too, collective, it's a very well-deserved energy to where this person is going to experience what they made you feel. Okay, they're going to experience pain. They're going to experience pain. Okay, and it's bad to say this in a way, but it's the truth. It's your justice for whatever is going on with all this arguing and fighting. And it's like in the midst of the arguing, in the midst of the fighting, in the midst of a whole volcano, tornado, hurricane, whatever you want to call this here, in the midst of all of this, you're going to elevate. Spirit, Most High, Mother and Father, your spiritual team, your higher self is going to lead you and guide you to elevate. And this is I feel like it's going to be like a shocking discovery that you're going to find out about a situation, but someone is going to also be very shocked when you take a whole nother path, because this path leads you to new beginnings and an actual, real, true, stable foundation. Family-wise, a family foundation. I feel some of you may end up on your own by choice, and it's going to be fulfilling to you. Okay? Because you're definitely this Empress, and you do have some folks that's low-key envious of you because of your position. You have some people that don't like this, the fact that you are an Empress. You learning or knowing or expressing who you are, it's like a lot of people just, they don't, it's like a low-key hateful, or low-key they just got a problem with you, low-key. But this is also something you're very aware of, I feel, because you know that these people are toxic. Okay, so we're going to see here. Let's see what we got. You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, because see, you're separating yourself from someone or some people. I feel like it's possible you're separating yourself from some people. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be co-workers. It could be a lover as well involved in this. But you are separating yourself with the Three of Swords. That's how I feel. You're separating yourself from the naysayers or from the drama, from the arguing, the fighting. There's a lot of this going on, and you're not interested with the Four of Cups. You're certainly not interested in any of that energy. Then you have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from that. You're moving on. You're moving on. That's what's going to shock somebody. It's going to be a rude awakening that you're moving on. And you could literally be moving with the Six of Swords, but you're getting away from the drama. And you're no longer investing in anything or anyone that does not serve you. Like, whatever caused this Tower moment, there's something you're going to find out. Or you may already be aware of. But it's something you also laid to rest that was very toxic. Definitely investing in yourself. Someone here could also collective take it how it resonates. You could be saving money to make a move. You could be saving money to move, because like you may like literally try to be moving. You may literally try to be moving to another location from this situation. You may literally be saving money to move, manifesting and possibly already have made plans or will be making plans to move. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you've already invested in this plan. With the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, you've already invested in this plan. Because whatever was invested in this situation, you're no longer investing in that. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, you're no longer investing in that. No. You're walking away from that. Eight of Cups, Hermit. You're walking away for your own space, your peace, your confidence, mostly your peace. Yeah, you're blocking people out. Seven of Wands, blocking them out. Blocking them out, and you're healing. You're definitely going through a lot of healing with the Star. You are a healer also, okay? And what's on your mind at this time is just moving forward towards something new, okay? Like the new beginning, because this is your new beginning. This is what's coming up, the World and the Ten of Cups. So this is what you're looking forward to. This is what you're moving on toward, okay? For someone here, someone could have stole some money, and there's conflict about that, okay? Justice definitely will be served. Things will be made fair and balanced, and you will have your new beginning. Someone could be seeing 1111. Someone here could also be a life path 3 or life path 4. But you are, I feel like your expansion, yeah, like you're expanding. You're going to grow something. You could very well be investing in business or having plans to invest in a business that's going to move you forward. That's going to be a part of your path, the new path that you're taking. Okay? You're just simply moving on from a toxic lover. Somebody who's involved in a lot of conflict, though. Yeah, I did say that. There will be something new that you start, something new that you may choose to learn, that you'll be taking action on with the Knight of Wands. I feel like you'll be taking action towards this new beginning, towards learning something new, taking action in saving more money, taking action in healing, and laying this dynamic, this drama to rest. Someone could have actually moved out of the house already in this situation or family dynamic. Someone could have already moved out. There may have been papers served to someone. Someone may have had some papers served to them to move, or some kind of eviction papers may have been served, with justice being here. Some type of authority figure may have served some papers to someone and gave them so much time to move, or you may have had to call an authority figure out so that you could leave a situation in peace. Okay? Yeah, you're going to be in your Nine of Pentacles energy. This is the best energy ever. You got the Ten of Cups, the World, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're definitely having a new beginning, but you're going to be by yourself, by choice, like I said, by choice. As an Empress, you're going to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy by choice. Blocking out this whole situation of drama. It's a lot of people involved here. It could be family, friends, lovers. It's just it's too much going on here. And you're choosing to be single. You're choosing to go forward. There's travel involved here. A lot of you could be traveling for work. You could be starting a new business. Like I said, you could be investing in a new business. You could also be moving for work. Like maybe you got a job offer in a different city, a different state, a different side of town or whatever. But there's happiness for you, no doubt. Ten of Cups energy. It's like you are your Ten of Cups. And this is what you'll also attract, okay? Because you are your Ten of Cups, okay? And see, this is the 10th Pentacle right here is how I feel, because as an Empress, you may have thought for a little while, or whatever creations you may have wanted to take up on, maybe any kind of new hobbies you may have wanted to take up on, or you may have wanted to just start something new and learn something new, gain another certificate, or maybe you went to go gain another type of degree. It's something that you chose to do. You took your time, you did it little by little, step by step, and you started small. And it's something that's going to grow for you. It's going to expand with the world being here. It's going to expand for you. Because what you're doing is, you're focused on making or developing something new or doing something totally different to get away from all of this. This is what you want to come away from. You're not interested in any offers. You're not interested in anybody apologizing for no heartbreak. You're not interested in this Three of Swords energy at all. You're not interested in anybody who wants to argue. You're not interested in anyone who wants to be petty. You're not interested in anyone who wants to be in conflict, who want to cause confusion. That's not what you're interested in. It's like you don't have time for that, and you're not going to waste any more time in that either. Okay? You are the Empress. So therefore, you are to create. You are very abundant. You work very closely with the Most High Mother and Father and spiritual team, your spiritual team. This is your connection. These are your connections. This is what gives you that different mindset to do this Six of Swords energy, to manifest what it is you want. Also manifest your way out of this toxic situation. For those of you who are dealing with a toxic person, a toxic lover, okay? You know you can't grow anything with this person because they're too busy being toxic. So you can't grow anything with that, right? But you can take action. You can take action on holding back your energy. You can take action on saving your money. You can take action on healing, because that's exactly what you're doing. Okay? And so, like I said, whatever papers may have been served, You just made sure you walked away for the betterment of yourself. But I feel like you're walking away most of all for your peace of mind. Okay? Because whatever was going on with all this conflict, there's no peace there. Whatever was going on, whatever happened here, whatever the secrets may have been, whatever hidden agendas, whatever may have happened, you could have been dealing with a very manipulative person. Could have been a Capricorn or an Aries. Okay, you could have dealt with someone who was in Emperor energy, who was very manipulative. Okay, take it how it resonates. Who kept a lot of drama going on, who actually caused the Three of Swords energy, who actually was someone who could have been a manipulator, a liar, a cheat. Take it how it resonates. This person could be someone who overindulged. They could have had a lot of bad habits as well. And one of their bad habits is liking to be in control. Someone who may have thought that they had control over you, because the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck that I just flipped to. And then you have your energy as the Empress. So that's a possibility. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn that has fire in their chart, who's the Emperor, right? That's possible. Or you could have been dealing with a fire sign, all right? But at the same time, you're dealing with someone who has some very toxic ways, okay? Someone who is very hot-headed, very egotistical, that didn't mind breaking your heart, who doesn't mind constantly apologizing for the same things over and over and over, but never taking action to actually change their ways. Okay? Someone who's very chaotic. I feel like you're manifesting a better lover. You're going to manifest someone who's going to be very attracted to you, someone you can trust, who will be healed, who will fully fill their position to match your energy as an Empress. You're going to attract that to you, and you may not even trust it to begin with. Okay, you probably won't trust it to start, but you're going to attract that to you. Being in hermit mode, right? Allowing the tower to fall, right? Because towers come down to break down things that are built on lies, built on mistrust, built on sexual energies, things that are not built on a solid foundation. The tower comes in and knocks all that down. The tower comes in and it destroys that foundation that's not solid. It's not real. It's not authentic. It's not suitable. It's not sturdy. It's not reliable, right? So the tower comes in as intervention. Spirit says, we gonna tear it down. Spirit says, we're going to stop this right now. Spirit says, that's enough. Let us intervene. We're going to put a stop to this right now. No more investing. No more trying to decide. No more ignoring the red flags. Whatever happened here, no more. Okay? Because sometimes you can overgive, because that's what the Queen of Cups can do sometimes. She can overgive. And if you were dealing with the toxic Emperor with this devil card, and the Emperor showing up at the bottom, if you was dealing with a toxic Emperor, then that toxic Emperor is about to get left behind. And if this is somebody who owes you anything, they're going to have to pay up according to the Most High Mother and Father, because it's called karma. That's the way it works, okay? Justice has to be served, so things will be made fair. Things will balance out, okay? And besides, I don't feel like you trust this Emperor anyway, because this is someone who's very controlling. That's how I feel, and that's what you're coming away from, Empress, male or female. Starting off small, you could be learning some things, and these things are going to take you far. You're going to be able to expand. And this Emperor can't go with you. That's just all it is to it. The Emperor, this particular Emperor, just cannot go with you. They're not, let's just say they refuse to level up at this point. And sometimes you have to leave people behind and let them grow on their own. Sometimes you can't carry nobody with you and hope that they will grow up. You can't do that because they'll pull you down. Especially if they're controlling, they don't have any control over their temper or over their ways, or someone who's very dark, who likes to operate in a very dark energy, being controlling, being manipulative, or being cutthroat, being nasty nice. It's their karma, but more than likely, collective, you will end up leaving this person behind. With the Six of Swords and the Magician, you're manifesting a new direction in life, because the Six of Swords is in the same direction of the Two of Wands. The Six of Swords and the Two is headed right towards the Two of Wands. See? So this is basically your justice for whatever toxic energy you was putting up with from this Emperor. Because I feel like this Emperor showed up, but it showed up in reverse. Even though, it had showed up in reverse. So it's possible you could be dealing with someone who's supposed to be on your level, right? But they're not ready to level up, so they get left behind. However long you may have dealt with this. This is past energy. They get left behind. They don't get to enjoy this with you. This is not what they get to enjoy with you. No. I feel like you'll be attracting someone else. But you're going to start off by choosing yourself and creating boundaries. Seven of Wands. You're going to create boundaries with this Emperor. Or whoever that doesn't serve you, you're not going to have them in your energy. With Justice being here, the Star and the Seven of Wands, you're not going to have anybody around you that doesn't resonate with your energy. If they're not going in your same direction, you don't want them around you. You don't want that energy. You're very sensitive when it comes to energy, collective. You're an Empress. You're very sensitive when it comes to energy. You can tell when someone is for you when they're not. You know when you need to release people, things, places, no longer serving. You got to get away from it. That's what the Eight of Cups is about. I got to walk away from this. This is not real. Got to walk away from this. It doesn't feel good. This is not serving me. These people are not serving me. This situation is not serving me. This is holding me down. This is holding me back. That's what being in hermit mode is about. It's about waking up. It's about being alert. It's about being in the knowing. It's about being able to see, third eye. It's about being able to see the authenticity of people, whether they're being real with you or not. You'll be able to see it. You can look through them and you can see it just by looking at them, just by reading their language, their body language, reading between the lines in their conversation. You'll be able to tell. Okay, so being in hermit mode, that's a lot of enlightenment, self-discovery, right? That's more spiritual connection, right? Along with justice and healing, you have all you need here, collective. If you're in fact resonating with this Emperor's energy, male or female, you have everything you need, okay? And you deserve for this to work out in your favor because of what you've been through back here, but what you've also decided to walk away from takes a lot of discipline. I don't want to be a part of that. I'd rather be a part of this, right? I drop the low vibrational. I'm going towards the high vibrational. I choose the high road, right? And this person just cannot enjoy this with you. It's not for them to enjoy this with you. Emperor or not, they just have not been in a position to where they've allowed themselves to level up along with you, grow with you, so they can go with you. They're not growing with you. They don't get to go with you. Okay? And that's the reason why the Tower is here. Because this person is refusing to do what? Level up. Drop things that are toxic, including their own ways. This is something that they don't either see themselves doing, or they just haven't realized that they needed to do. They need to change their toxic ways. If they haven't, controlling issues, or issues with being promiscuous, or issues with being a liar, or issues with drinking, or issues with gambling, or sex addictions, whatever addictions, addicting to lying, being a habitual liar, whatever this person is doing, it's low vibration with the Devil being here. Very low vibrational. There's no harmony here. And certainly not no balance. And that's the reason why it's as if you're being removed, and then you'll be led and guided into solitude. And this is where you'll begin to make these decisions. This is what puts you in a different frequency, a higher frequency, a higher vibration. Okay, where you will be attracting, because that's what an empress does. An empress attracts, male or female. And I think I may have held this a little too long, guys, but hey, to each his own. Okay, if it's resonating for you, I really hope that it is, okay? You have a King of Pentacles showing up here. Okay, and that's probably who this emperor started out being, that King of Pentacles. That's possible. That's who they started out being, the one that had it all. Look at me, I'm in control, I got it all. I got it all. Someone who is not good with equal give and take. Someone who has a self-absorbed energy. Someone who often loves to offer apologies but never does anything to take action to change those apologies. Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles here, you're moving away. Why? Because there is no equal give and take. There's no reciprocity here. All right? And then you have Temperance here. You've been very patient with this situation, with yourself. You've been very patient with the self-discovery, the enlightenment. You're allowing yourself to learn. You're allowing yourself to be enlightened. You're allowing the Spirit to teach you, guide you, lead you. And that's what's happening with this Nine of Pentacles energy. The world, Ten of Cups, justice, healing, forgiveness, hope, love, confidence. This is the energy you hold for yourself. That's why you're able to attract, and you must get this toxic energy away from you, because what it'll do, it'll block the good things that you may have coming to you. It can block you. Then you have the Five of Pentacles here. Someone wanted you to feel left out in the cold. Someone wanted to compete with you. See, that's the problem here in the past energy here. Someone wanted to compete with you, and it could have very well been this emperor. We're not here to compete with one another. We are here to work together and build, not to tear each other down or work against each other. That's not why we're here. So somebody who was very egotistical, and I feel like it may have been the emperor here, that matched your energy, and at least they showed up like they did. In the past energy, with you being an empress, this is somebody who wanted to leave you stuck out, wanted to make you feel left out, maybe wanted to low-key compete with you some kind of way, or call themselves being in competition, but they wanted to see you. I think it's like this person wanted you to be needy, right? Like they wanted you to look up to them as a King of Pentacles. I got everything, I got it all, look up to me. You know, you want something, ask me for it, I got it. And it's like, this is an energy that they pretty much let spill out everywhere they got. Well, everywhere they go, yeah, through everything they got. This energy spilled out through everything they got. But it also spilled out everywhere they went. Regardless of who they were around, look at me. I got this going on, I got that. Look at me, I drive this, I got that. I got this money, I got this wardrobe. Look at me. Okay? I got it going on. I got money down below. I got a little money I can flush. And this was making you, that would made you reject this person too. That's what that Four of Cups energy is about with this Four of Pentacles. Because this was somebody who's very egotistical, always in their ego. Always got to show what they got. Always got to let everybody know what they got. Always got to brag about everything they got. Got to be in control. Got to show who got the most, who got the best, who got the most money, who got the best car, who got the best shoes on. You know, that's the kind of energy I pick up here. And this is somebody who wanted you to feel like they made you look good. And without them, this would be your energy. Somebody who lacks everything without them. You don't have this if you don't have them. You don't look good if they ain't with you. You ain't got it going on right unless they put their 2 cents in, or unless they put their hands on it. You know. They wanted you to feel left out, stuck out, maybe even a little intimidated. Okay? But you, and there's some things that may have also been delayed here. Like, let's just say you were dealing with this person, right? And y'all match each other's energy, Empress and Emperor energy, right? And let's just say you guys were supposed to get married, or y'all had planned to get married. You decided, no. Nope, you chose not to. If it was delayed, something you decided not to do. If it was something you were planning on doing, if marriage was in the cards, not anymore. This is something that could have been delayed and or canceled out. Okay? Yeah, because this is something that you may have felt like, I'm not going to get stuck in this. After checking this person's behavior and seeing how they really were, or getting to know them, or whatever, however long this went on, okay? This is something you chose that, hey, I'm not going to be stuck in this. I don't want to be stuck with this person. I don't want to be stuck with someone with these kind of ways, right? It's like you want to get as far away as possible from someone who is nasty nice or cutthroat or nonchalant or short with their words or egotistical and all this. You didn't, that's not what you want in a partner. That's not what you want. Yeah, getting rid of the secrets, the lies, the hidden agendas, whatever that is, the moon being here. And you just probably feared that this wouldn't gonna be something that turns out great for you, and deciding, a long time ago in wait, being enlightened once again and deciding this is not for me. I need to move away from this. This is not gonna work. Okay? Queen of Cups at the bottom, Eight of Wands at the bottom, the Sun card at the bottom, and the Queen of Swords. So this person could very well have been someone who either offered commitment, or you may have was supposed to get married to this person and you decided not to. And for some of you, you could very well be divorcing this person and getting as single as your little heart will take you. You probably deciding to get a divorce with this person because and even if it's not a divorce, it's a separation for sure, because you could have found out a lot of things low key about this person. Their hidden agendas, like I said earlier, it could have been money that was stolen. They could have been taking money given to someone else. They could have children with someone else. They could have made a child outside of the marriage or outside of the commitment with someone else. Very well giving. You could have found out they were very well giving to someone else. No doubt. Lots and lots of conflict. Family members could have been aware, or they could have had something to do with it. Take it how it resonates. Okay? This could be someone who every time something go on in the household, they want to go discuss it with family. They want to call up Uncle Joe about it, and talk to Aunt Lorraine about it, and talk to Cousin Jay about it, and it ain't got nothing to do with none of these folks. But instead of them dealing with you in the home, or between you and them, they got to go out and involve other people, get other people involved, and folks taking sides, and people having their 2 cents to put into it, and got everything to say and don't know half what they're talking about, right? Got too many people involved in your business, in your relationship, and that's something you probably grow tired of as well. Them involving other people in the business, or even in the relationship period. Some of you could have been running a business with this person, found out they were stealing money from you or giving to someone else, like I said. Okay? But justice will be served. Any monies that belongs to you, justice will be served. If this has to do with any courts situation, justice will be served. If you are to be paid any alimony, if you are to be paid any child support, whatever you may have found out that this person was holding back on, that made you make a final decision and walk away for your peace, that drove you right into enlightenment, right into spirituality, right into spiritual awakening, whatever that was you found out, you will get justice for it. Justice is here. And it will be made fair. It will be balanced out. Oh, wow. What? Okay, collective. Nah, I hardly channel music, but I'm channeling a song. This is Anita Baker. Most people know Anita Baker, right? Everybody's got opinions. about the way they think our story is going to end. Some folks feel it's just a superficial thrill. Everybody's going to have to think again. Okay? The scales are sometimes unbalanced. Okay? Yeah, see, somebody don't want things to be made fair, but it's not going to be no other choice. This is not up to anyone else. This is up to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team. Sometimes things are out of balance, so you better wait for all that has to be, for whoever needs to hear that. Sometimes the scales are unbalanced, but you better wait for all that has to be. Okay? So I hope, guys, that the messages were helpful overall. And I hope also that it brought clarity to you and for you. Please keep moving forward. Keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up. You're going to need them. Keep your boundaries on high. Do not release your boundaries. Whatever boundaries that's been set, keep them on high. You're going to need them. All right? And some of you, that song that I channeled, it's Anita Baker. Giving You the Best That I've Got. I believe that's the name of that song. And I feel like that's what you're going to be attracting. Because when you meet someone new, it may be word that may get out, and everyone is going to have their opinions about the way they think your story is going to go. Some folks feel it's just a superficial thrill, but everybody's going to have to think again. Okay, for whoever that's resonating for. Okay, I don't channel the music very often, but when I do, I like to stop and pay attention to it, because a lot of times, according to the words, there may be a message for the collective. Okay, so I hope something was said, guys, that can help you move forward. And overall, I hope that the message has helped. All right, so till next time, guys, take care.